Merry Paxmas, everybody. I am your beloved community manager, Ann Richmond, and I am here to tell you about a magical place that exists at every single PAX, which is important because PAX East is this week, and I want you to have a chance to make your own adventurous expedition to the PAX Diversity Lounge. At PAX Unplugged, APN actually had a chance to visit the Diversity Lounge for ourselves and meet some of the people behind organizations that support the diverse and disparate members of our community who might otherwise be underrepresented at an event like this. So let's take a quick tour and get to know them. One of the first places we visited was the Center for Suicide Awareness, and what they strive to do is to help folks be more cognizant of their own mental health and really stay in a healthy mode, not only at the convention, but beyond that. Next, we have Tabletop Gamers, and they are a nonprofit that runs tabletop events at cons across the nation. They have been seen at, well, obviously, PAX Unplugged. They've been at Origins, Gen Con, Gamehole Con. Their whole goal is to run these events at these conventions and, of course, at local community centers and provide game masters to help you along your way. They've been around for about 5 years, and they are heavily supported and funded by Cards Against Humanity. One of their biggest goals, of course, is to raise awareness for LGBTQ plus gamers and provide a welcoming environment for really just everybody. For the last 2 years at PAX Unplugged, they have provided really snazzy identity ribbons celebrating the LGBTQ plus community and the allies who love them. Geeks Out is a New York-based but nationally serving nonprofit which rallies around queer geek culture. They actually spearheaded the inclusion of gender non-conforming bathrooms at PAX and other gaming events. Geeks Out also runs FlameCon in New York City every year, which features its own tabletop lounge. The PAX Pokemon League creates an augmented reality Pokemon game at every single show, and their goal is simply to draw out members of the community and allow them to come and battle gym leaders for dominance of the show and become champions. Of course, the Pokemon community is incredibly diverse, really as diverse as you can get, from gender to age to sexual orientation and beyond, and they wanted to make sure that there was a place where everyone felt safe to come and love Pokemon together. While other PAXs focus on the Pokemon video games, at Unplugged they focus on battling with the Pokemon TCG. The Queer Nerd Association is technically a student-run organization in Philadelphia, but they do run events in the greater Philadelphia area. Their whole goal is to invite queer and nerd culture into the same space. They run and moderate an incredible Discord server with several different channels to safely discuss and house conversations on LGBTQ plus issues, politics, and of course, to play games. The Queer Nerd Association hosts events every single week to play tabletop games and video games, and they're typically held at the Temple University campus, but sometimes beyond that, and they are always happy to host folks beyond the student body. Lastly, we have Take This. Their mission is to decrease stigma and increase support for mental health in the game enthusiast community and inside the game industry itself. They seek to encourage a game community that welcomes and supports people experiencing mental health challenges, and they want to recognize the humanity and the mental health needs of game creators themselves. To do that, they provide comprehensive resources and support and consultations tailored specifically to the unique needs of the gaming community. They partnered with Wormwood to create their beautiful boxes of hope. These are things you can buy for yourself or gift to a friend to remind them that they're never as alone as they might think in their darkest moments. Take This is also the force behind the PAX AFK rooms. These can be found at every PAX show, and they're really a place to regain your calm and regroup from the hustle and bustle of the show floor. Now, it should be mentioned that between all of these booths run by these incredible organizations, There are a whole bunch of tables. It's a perfect place to meet someone new, start a conversation, share your experiences, or break out a game and start playing. So I really encourage you this week at PAX East, if you are attending, to go ahead, get out there, and check out the PAX Diversity Lounge.